Hi everyone, welcome back to the gameplay of Infinitode 2. So right now I'm gonna continue covering the bonus levels and showing you how to complete all the quests. So last time I did the very first level, and now the second level, um, it's like all the quests are very easy to achieve. Because the coins gained during one game, in this case, this can be maybe the most tricky one. But here in a moment, I'm gonna just show you what strategy I used to, uh, to to get this quest done. Then enemies killed, again, very easy. You just need to survive the 70 waves, and like not even 70 waves, like maybe 65, and you are gonna complete this quest. The score gained in one game is very low, so also that is easy. And as well, the damage dealt during one game. If you can survive the 70 quests, the 70 waves, you should be able to complete this quest also quite easy. And now the very last quest is very much the same as it was for the very first bonus level. So yeah, in this case, the strategy is pretty much the same. You wanna have instant wave call active, and you're gonna call the wave as fast as possible, and in that way you're gonna complete this quest also very easily before you even hit like around 65. Yeah, so now I'm gonna just show you which strategy I use to, and especially I'm gonna cover the first quest that can be the harder one to get. That is the coins gained during one game. Now, as I said, for the first bonus level, I'm gonna play on endless because that is gonna increase already what the loot I can get, the rewards, and it's gonna allow me to use the endless research. So of course, the more research you have, the better it is. And yes, those are the things I'm gonna use here for the second bonus level. Let's go. Now in this particular level, there are also flying enemies, so you need to remember that, and you need to place something against flying enemies. Now, in order to complete the quest, coins gained during one game, you can approach it like in two ways. First of all, of course, placing bounties, very important, because bounties are going to make you earn more coins at the end of each wave, depending on how many total coins you have. And that's of course the best and the fastest way to go. But you can also increase the amount of coins you can achieve by just deactivating insta auto wave call and selecting auto. In that wave, as you defeat all the enemies from one wave, the second wave will be automatically called, and the earlier you can call the next wave, the more coins you will get. So yeah, it's two things at once that you can do if you want to in this map. And yeah, as always, starting freezing, in this case two cannons and a missile. And yeah, let's go. So auto, and you can see that because I'm destroying all the enemies quite fast and then I'm calling the next wave, I'm also earning more coins because of that. So in this particular case, because the quest asks to get I think it's like very close to 4,000 coins in 70 rounds, in 70 waves, yeah, definitely gaining those extra 10 coins, and then the longer you can go through the rounds, the more actual coins you start gaining for calling the next wave. And yeah, so here we go. Those were the flying enemies, and I had already the missile to attack airborne enemies. So that's one thing done. I placed another missile up here in this range tile. Why not? Just to have some boost there. Placing more bounties, and now I think, yeah, I'm gonna just level up everything. Yeah, level 1. Why not? Just to do more damage and to still keep on gaining as many coins as possible in calling the next wave. You can do this also manually. Instead of having the auto button, you can, as soon as you destroy every enemy, you can click and you can call the next wave. But yeah, in this case, it's just more simple in my opinion. And yeah, you can just focus on upgrading the towers. So again, there aren't a lot of waves total, and so I guess you don't really need a lot of towers. In this case, just two cannons on this damage and attack speed modify tiles. Freezing, of course, just to slow down a little bit the enemies, and then that's it. Just upgrading sometimes the towers, just to be able to adapt to the increased amount of HP that the enemies have. And that's it. So this is the strategy I used this is a strategy I used like for every single quest actually. And yeah, in this case I'm just showing you how to get coins, but yeah, any quest you can use this strategy. Now in this case I'm letting the enemies cut through the platforms, because in this way they will be pretty much always in range of these cannon enemies. If I place a tower here, the enemies will turn left, and then they would be too far away from the cannons, at least right now in the game. So because I want to defeat the enemies as fast as possible, I'm letting them cut through the platforms, and in that way they can be in range of the cannons. So yeah, I just need one more bounty. Here we go. I'm gonna just place it right there. And yeah, so now I have 25 waves when I pretty much can earn the maximum amount of coins from each bounty. And in my case, because I can earn 70 from each one of them, I can earn up to 70 times 7 at the end of each round, so that's 490 extra coins. And yeah, if you multiply that number for the 25 waves, for well, the 20 waves that are left, is pretty much more than 9,000 coins. And yeah, that's way above what you need to complete the quest. So definitely, depending on your level, on how much research you have, how many bounties you have, is gonna be easier or more difficult to complete the quest. But yeah, this one is like the harder one compared to the other quests, because like the other ones are even easier than this one. And yeah, that's it. So really, just placing the bounties increases your total coins by a ton. And yeah, you can see here I have way more than what I really need to defeat the enemies. And so here, I don't know, maybe I can place some modifiers to make these missiles a little stronger. Yeah, upgrading the cannons, why not? And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is my strategy. You can use this strategy also for to complete other quests, like the damage quest or the save the time, calling the waves. It works pretty much for everything. And yeah, you can always, if you need to, or once you can get these cannons upgraded like level 9, that they reach their maximum range possible, you can decide maybe to place here like a blast tower, so enemies are forced to go the longer way around, but with the increased range of the cannons you can still attack them. So yeah, you can decide to make the path even longer. And that's it. So those are the 70 waves. I earned more than way more than the 3.9, I think it is, yeah, 3.9 thousand coins. And yeah, so that's the strategy for this second bonus level. Now, because this video was very short for this level, I'm gonna just jump through also the third bonus level. So I'm gonna do these two levels at once. And now in this case, in this level, the harder quest maybe that can be get is still the save time, because again, like enemies killed during one game, if you can survive the 75 waves, you should be able, like you can 100% complete this quest. Enemies killed by Tesla, just 400, so it's very easy. You just need to place the Tesla and to upgrade it. And score gain during one game, 41.4 thousand. It's very low, so you should be more than capable of achieving that if you can survive the 75 rounds. Damage dealt, again, if you can survive the 75 waves, you can 100% achieve this total damage. And yeah, the harder quest may be the save time by wave pulse. So in this case, I'm going to show you once again a strategy in this map. I'm gonna use Teslas because in this particular map the Tesla towers are stronger, so the base is gonna buff your Tesla towers. Yeah, but you're gonna be seeing that it's gonna be very easy to actually survive in this map, I think. So range 4, yeah, Tesla right here. I'm gonna place another Tesla here. Then here on the upgrade discount, I'm gonna place a freezing tower. Remember, always it's a good, very good option. And then I can start placing some bounties to start making the path longer. Now the only problem here is that on endless the enemies are gonna cut through these 3 platforms and they're gonna achieve your base very quickly. So yeah, that's the only thing you need to worry about. So in this case, I'm gonna just place another Tesla here in this damage tile. And then I'm gonna place here at the beginning some blast towers as well to start stunning the enemies, and yeah, give more time to the Teslas to just damage them. There are jet enemies in this map, but because of the fact that Tesla towers can attack flying enemies, that is no trouble whatsoever. So here placing another bounty, and right here I'm gonna place a very early blast tower. Now I'm gonna do this because in this way I'm gonna not let the enemies cut through these platforms, and in this way you can see that I'm just making the path longer. So yeah, now upgrading everything level 1. Now definitely if you are doing the quest to like kill enemies with just Tesla towers, I just recommend not placing these blast towers, but just placing Teslas to be able to complete it. But yeah, definitely here, I mean, there is a lot of room back here to place bounties to start getting more cash. So here I'm gonna get all the Teslas level 2. Teslas are gonna struggle a little bit against yeah, these enemies right here, the enemies that are gonna spawn the lesser enemies, because it's like the minimum amount of damage they can do. So yeah, that's the only like enemy that is spawned that the Teslas are gonna struggle against. So yeah, here just placing more bounties as always. The strategy is pretty much the same, but it's where you place your towers and which towers you're using that changes. In this case, if I wouldn't be using Teslas, I would be using like missiles and cannons. So yeah, I'm only using Teslas because in this map Teslas are stronger, and yeah, because there is a quest with Teslas, but it's perfectly fine to do this, to complete this map without using Tesla towers. And you can see that the score again is already more than the amount that you need to complete the quest. So yeah, that's one thing down. And here I'm just placing the very last bounties. It doesn't really matter where I place them. So yeah, let's get this Tesla's level 4 and also freezing tower level 4. And now that you can see the stats here on how many enemies killed each tower has, you can see that I have here 360, here 190, almost 200. So yeah, this is well above 400 enemies. That is the quest that you need to complete to with Tesla towers. So I mean, here I'm completing multiple quests at once. And here, if I would try to as well get the call time lower, I would active here the instant auto wait. In that way, yeah, I'm just getting more. I'm just saving a lot more of time here with the quests, with the waves, calling the waves faster. And yeah, here I place already every bounty, so I can start like upgrading the towers a little more. Yeah, just surviving. So here you can place some modifiers also for this Tesla, also for this one. I can place here like double power, like for example for this one and for this one. And yeah, you can just make the Tesla tower so strong that it doesn't really matter the type of enemy that is spawning. You're gonna do a ton of damage to it anyway. So yeah, leveling them up level 8, and yeah, now it's just surviving the very last waves. Um, and yeah, so this is just a pretty easy strategy that you can use if you want to on this map, but definitely I would be using missiles and cannons instead of Teslas if I had the opportunity to choose. But yeah, as I said, in this particular map, the base also will make your Tesla towers do 20% more damage and 15% more attack speed, other than 2 extra levels. So no, wait, this is upgrade level. Yeah, 5 more experience level. That is the most important thing. So yeah, your Tesla towers can go up to level 25 in case you, well, depending on the research, it may go way past the normal amount. And here we go. So those were all the waves completed. And yeah, if you just follow this strategy, you actually can complete like almost every single quest at once, because enemies killed is completed, killed by Tesla is completed, score gain is completed, damage dealt completed, and yeah, save time as well completed. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, in this video just covered these 2 bonus levels, the second and the third one. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.